Hey foodies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be making a very flaky, delicious meat pie. This meat pie, it was so flaky that you would want to have more and more and more. So now we're going to start off by mixing our dough, and we're going to need about 4 cups of flour for this recipe. Once the flour is in the bowl, the next thing we're going to be adding is a very cold margarine. After I've added the butter, the first round I added, I remember that, oh, this meat pie I'm making, and it's supposed to be 250 grams of butter since we are using about 500 grams of flour. So I just realized it and had to add it. What we just have to do now is just mix everything together until it's well combined. So just to give you an idea of how it's supposed to be, like, you know, like when you ground a goosey, the melon seed, the way the texture is, it just has to be like that. Now that everything is well combined, this is how it's supposed to be. Like, if yours is not like that, then you didn't add enough butter to it. We're just going to create a hole and then add our water, cold water. In here I added about a cup of water and I realized it was quite much, so I had to add a handful of flour to get the dough right. One thing you have to bear in mind when making meat pie is that everything has to be cold, and as you can see, I didn't add any other thing. It was just the water, the margarine, and then the flour for this dough, and that was all we needed. About the water, I should say about a half cup of water and a quarter would do, so do not add that 1 cup. Once your dough is done, the next thing you're going to be doing is you place it back into the bowl and put it in the freezer. I put mine in the freezer, I can put it in the fridge. Now we're going to get right into making our meat pie filling. So I just added vegetable oil. The next we're going to be adding is our onions. So I wanted something different and I decided to replace the carrots with a red bell pepper. I hope it turns out nice though. We're just going to saute everything for a few minutes. For this meat pie filling, this minced meat is our VIP. I allowed the minced meat to fry for about 5 minutes before adding the curry powder. We're just going with our thyme, some seasoning cube. In making meat pie, Irish potatoes is one of the most important ingredients for me. We're just going to stir this for a bit and then add water and allow it to cook properly. Is properly cooked, we're going to turn off the gas and allow it to cool. Set it aside and allow it to cool. So that always sets the mood for me in any meat pie I want to make is that the dough is very important to me. Like, I have to just get it very flaky for me to enjoy the meat pie, and I can assure you that this is going to be extra flaky. After you've cut out the quantity of the dough required, we're just going to knead and flatten it. It's going to be about 1 centimeter thick. It doesn't have to be very flat. If it's so, I don't know, I don't like it so flat, but it just depends on how thin or thick you like your dough. And the next thing is just to cut it out in a very round shape. Found any round object, it could be a cup, it could be your meat pie cutter, it could be anything you have. I just improvised for this recipe. So I would like to know what really defines your meat pie for you. What makes you enjoy meat pie? What makes you like the feeling? It's like, oh, this meat pie is so yum. Is it the dough or is it the filling, the meat pie filling? What really makes you enjoy meat pie? But for me, it's like the both. but it's more like the dough, how flaky the dough is, makes me to enjoy how the meat pie feeling is. So I'd like to know for you, what really makes you enjoy meat pie? So I'm just going to continue with this same process over and over. Remove the excess, cut out the dough, and then until your dough is exhausted. These ones are ready to get in the oven. If you're watching this video and you have not subscribed, I don't know what to say to you, Sha. So I just wanted to show you how to also give a different design to your meat pie. Instead of using the tip of the fork, you can use the tail. Earlier in this video, we said that we're going to improvise on a lot of things. So if you don't have the pan for the meat pie, the flat pan, you could just use your baking tin. Just grease it and sprinkle a little bit of flour, and then place it in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. Before placing the meat pie in the oven, we are going to glaze it with egg, and voila, our flaky Nigerian meat pie is ready. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Please share with a friend, and don't forget to always come back for more. Thanks for watching. Bye.